We have been spending the couple of days talking about due diligence and also SWOT analysis, which is related to evaluating business investment opportunity. And I realized what I have not covered so far is the financial analysis element. So today I wanted to spend some time to discuss with you on how to build up a financial analysis and understand the financial data and also help you to make objective decision when it comes to a business investment opportunity. So when we speak about financial analysis, it's really just informations that relates to how you will put on your investment and how do you get your return, and ultimately the time frame that you will be able to start making a profit out of the business, right? So and financial analysis, like I said to you earlier on, the reality is it's never 100% accurate. However, it's a very important element on helping you to make an objective decision about investing into any business opportunity. All right, so I want to make some time today to discuss the importance and how to actually look at the financial analysis. All right, so first of all, when we speak about financial analysis, really there are four very important elements. Key thing is to understand what are the key levers or the key indicators that is relevant to your particular business investment. All right, so when I speak about having key levers or key indicators, clearly we speak about investment costs. Okay, we speak about the operation cost, of course, what contribute to the operation cost, and then of course we speak about the profitability. Right? So when we speak about this, it's very important for you to first understand what are the key elements that will contribute to investment. What are the key elements that will a lot of time people call it capex also, and opex, which is operation expenditure, whereas capex stands for capital expenditure. Basically, it's like an asset that you invest into. It's like a one-time investment that you have to acquire in order to start your business. Whereas OPEX has a lot to do with operation, which is your running cost. All right. Now, ultimately, there is the most important element is how do you make profit and what is profitability of the business model. So, very important to understand the key indicators that's relevant to your business. And then the source of information. Now, it's when we want to estimate the cost, the investment cost, the operation cost, this is critical to establish an understanding of how much the business realistically will require funding for. And in order to do that, it's very important to verify the source of information, because you need to know if the sources are reliable, if the information are accurate, are up to date, or if you make an estimation, are there margin error that you need to take into consideration. So always look at the source of information, if they are relevant source, all right, if they are updated, and then what else do we talk about? Of course, it's very important to understand the accuracy. All right, so make sure when you evaluate the key indicator, building up the information, you need to verify the source of the information. That is very, very important. And always take your time to understand, because when you do the market studies, part of the market studies is also having an impact on the source of information when it comes to estimating the cost of your investment. So always take time to understand that, and then build up the history so that you define the trend of your business. So when you speak about the trend of the history, of course, it's the trend of last couple of years, last couple of months. It's very important to help you understand if the market is a growing trend, if there is a demand, or if the market has saturated. So always look for the trend. Okay, has the trend of the business been growing, or have the profit been diluting, so that you have an understanding of what is going on and if there's still the right opportunity to go after. So the trend will give you that information. As long as you build up the data, look at the trend, and then you'll be able to get some idea if this is a feasible opportunity or not. And last but not least, I talk about practicality. This is based on my personal experience. Now, like I say, always keep in mind, financial analysis is never going to be 100% accurate, and it's never going to be 100% on the spot with what we presented, because there's always unknown factor. Now, a good financial analysis will take into consideration of the practicality, give certain time and error margin so that it allows the investor who look at this with a practical manner to understand, taking into consideration of what is on-ground situation. There might be like a 6-month gap before we can produce result, produce return. That will help you to have a very good sense of the return of the investment, the time frame of the return of the investment, and help you to make a better decision. So, summary, financial analysis, 4 elements that is very important, because the financial analysis gives you an idea on a framework of data, what kind of investment that you're looking at, what kind of running cost that you're looking at, and on top of that, how much profit do you need to get that you can get out of it, and ultimately what we call the return of the investment in terms of time frame. So identify the key levers, identify the source of information that will help you to build up this data so that you'll be able to build up a trend and understand how the trend is moving forward, and a good financial analysis take into consideration of practicality. So this will manage your risk factor. Okay, now with all this, you should be able to look at the business objectively and say, if I have $100,000 investment into this program or into this particular business, will I be able to make money? Will I be able to make money fast enough? And will I have enough funding to keep my business going so that it can become a sustainable business and help me to be successful in launching the business? All right, so I hope this helps you, and give me your feedback, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Bye.